What's good, everybody? It's the girl Tika Deshawn, and I am here to usher you a new Ruthless Oval crossover episode review. As we saw last week, we saw that Richard had made his way to the Rakadushi compound and was approached by Manny, who was standing guard at the gate at the time, and said to him that, he wanted to see if his son was there. Richard obviously has never had any kind of run-in with the Rakadushi because of the fact that he so boldly went up to their gate requesting to get his son, as if it was going to even be possible. Now, once he got to the gate, he spoke with Manny. Basically, Manny let him know, this is not what you want, back away, and leave us, or it's going to be a problem, because he had his gun in his hands. And of course, at some point, Richard finally decided to listen and leave the Rakadushi compound. However, leaving the Rakadushi compound was just as bad as going to the Rakadushi compound, because as Richard, Sharon, and Dale are driving away, they are being followed by that mysterious looking van that actually snatched up Barry in the first place. That same van that took him to the Rakadushi compound. So that van begins to follow Richard, Dale, and Sharon. And of course, they run them off the road, cause the vehicle to flip over. And fortunately, thank you to the gods of Tyler Perry and the writer for making sure that Richard, Dale, and Sharon still had some bit of, life left in them before that truck exploded. Now, Sharon has been taken to the hospital. We are unclear of her fate at this time, but we do know that she has been taken to the hospital. With that being said, Mr. Richard, you had no business going to the Rakadushi compound in the first place without any form of backup. I know you're a prior military and all of that. I understand that. I also know that your best friend Sam is prior military, and works with the Secret Service. So you could have gone to anybody to get you some help to go with you to the Rakadushi compound, but you chose to go alone. Now at this point, you've gotten somebody hurt. Same dynamic as your son. Y'all good for getting somebody hurt. And we don't know what their fate is. Okay? So then fast forward, like I told y'all before, when a room is illuminated purple, it's about to be some ruthless problems. Okay? Alright, so Nancy gets back home, and Nancy had to go to the hospital. I'm just going to let y'all know. Nancy had to go to the hospital to do some paperwork for Sharon. Okay, fast forward. Nancy goes back home. And upon walking into her dining room area, there lays Barry on the table. Floured up, powdered up, looked like he's been cleansed and everything else from whatever goes on at the Rakadushi compound. Now, I told y'all last week, that purple tent, that purple room, that's a calling card. That is a calling card for the Rakadushi. I don't know how in the world they get the entire room to be purple, but at the end of the day, that purple room is a calling card that the Rakadushi has made their way into your home. Like I said, there lays Barry on the table. He has his flowers, those signature flowers that they always use during the ritual burial or the ritual cleansing or a ritual ceremony with the Raku. So now, my final question, will Barry be able to survive the Raku? Or has Barry met his fate and made his way to the glory of the Rakadushi or the Raku? This is getting crazy, y'all. And yet, we have yet to see baby girl Callie. I know that Daikon said last week that, we needed to get rid of him and the girl, but where in the heck is Callie? I I really, really hope that they have not done anything to that baby girl. But at the end of the day, it's the Rakadushi, it's Daikon, it's Manny at the gate who doesn't mind telling on somebody and getting them snatched up and killed. So, anyway, you guys, that's pretty much it. That's everything that unfolded on tonight's episode of The Oval. And we're just going to have to keep watching to see what happens. We're going to have to keep watching to see what happens. If they give us a little more info about baby girl Callie, if they give us a little more info about the ladies leaving the Rakadushi compound, if they just give us something to carry us over until we get to the new the new season, or not even the new season, this part 2 of season 2 of Ruthless, because we have some questions. Mr. Tyler Perry, we have questions, sir. We do have questions. And like I posted on my original TP Ruthless fans page, as well as the Ruthless fans Facebook group, Mr. Perry, since you're doing a TV show, the Tyler Perry TV show, which I will be watching, Tyler Perry show, with the cast of sisters, can we please, the Ruthless Addicts, can you usher us? Can you please, I'm begging for myself and hundreds of thousands of other Ruthless Addicts, can you please give us a Ruthless cast conversation? Because it's much needed. Okay? Alright, you guys. Well, that's about it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for stopping by and listening to the word of the Raku. Thank you. Make sure you guys, I have begun a new series entitled Ruthless Conversations. So make sure you guys check that out. I had an awesome conversation with Stevie Baggs Jr., who plays Oliver on Ruthless. And there's so much more to Mr. Stevie Baggs Jr. There's so much more to him than just the character that we see on the television show Ruthless. So make sure you guys stop in, and I'm going to let you know ahead of time. It is pretty long, but it's so worth listening to the conversation. You too will be woke by the time you get done listening to that conversation that I had with Stevie Baggs Jr. And there's also another conversation that I will be posting soon with Alnisa Chisholm. She is our resident Ruthless personnel. She has been a part of Ruthless ever since season 1, and it was such a pleasure to sit down and to be able to have a conversation with her. Okay, all right, you guys, that's about it. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you can receive notification of all new content. Okay? All right, you guys, that's about it. Thank you. Keep it ruthless. When the sun goes down, we run the city. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, All Things Ruthless, where I, your girl, Tika Deshawn, will usher you all of the latest Ruthless content.